Welcome to Dr. Mary Travel Best's 5 Steps to Solo Travel Guide, and this special episode for women like you who need a little extra support traveling the world, one woman at a time. This is about subscription travel ideas. I've been traveling solo since 1972 and have released the 5 Steps to Solo Travel book on Amazon. In this episode, the FAQ is, how can I avoid getting counterfeit money? Today's special edition, as I mentioned, is subscription travel. Today's mistake is putting on a wet bathing suit. And the travel tip is stay alert when driving. So here's the question. How can I avoid getting counterfeit money? And the answer is you don't want to exchange your money outside of a reputable money exchange, such as a bank or hotel or an airport. If you suspect that a currency is a fake, you should report it as soon as you can and not try to use it. Show notes have tips on how to spot counterfeit money. And now for the special edition topic, subscription travel. Quick, name 3 things you subscribe to. I'll give you 5 seconds. Not one of them is likely travel related, is it? But you likely do subscribe to a travel item, and maybe you don't think of it much. This special edition today is about what subscription travel is and what it is going to be. I want to thank Elaine Glusac and the New York Times on May 6, 2022 for inspiring this episode. You may already subscribe to several travel podcasts and products. TSA, global entry, free luggage on airplanes from your airline, award programs, and other items like Clear, which is a fast way to clear airport security, which I describe in my book and earlier episodes. You may already have TSA PreCheck. I have that for 5 years, which comes with global entry for another $15, a total of $100 and well worth it. So what will subscription travel be like in the future? It could become more popular. Experts say that it could be really popular. Some examples of subscriptions you might already have are Amazon and Amazon product subscriptions like soap, Netflix, maybe you have cable TV and magazines. Why not a travel subscription? So many of us have a subscription in the form of a paid credit card that's tied to travel rewards, such as collecting points, miles, or other values. Some of the credit card companies make a lot of money from this, and it's incentivizing the person who signs you up could also be high. There's something in the show notes about that. The most expensive card I found in my research was mostly for bragging rights. The Centurion card or Black card from American Express, which costs $5,000 a year. In order to get this, you must qualify and spend at least $100,000 a year. Now, the Chase Premium and other cards can cost many hundreds of dollars a year and come with lots of benefits that can make up for that cost if you travel often. You can look up all these offers, and I don't own any of these right now, but I do get 5 or 6 offers a week to join these subscriptions. I used to have a subscription from Alaska Airlines. It cost less than $100, but it had a lot of things to do in order to get any value. So by the time I got going, I had missed a trip, and then the last trip that I did earn was more expensive to fly a different airline. So it was a buy one, get one free, plus pay the taxes. And the cost was higher for Alaska, even with a free ticket. So I canceled that account. Now, Alaska Airlines offers a new flight pass for $49 a month to start. This, you can get 6 round trips per year. This is a discount of 20 to 30%, they say, and Californians might use it to fly to 13 destinations, plus Vegas, Phoenix, and Reno, Nevada. Let me know if you get this or not. There's also a company called Landing that allows people to pay $200 a year to rent an apartment for a minimum 1-month stay in more than 350 cities in the U.S. The price for rents vary, beginning at $3,000 in San Francisco and about half of that in Austin, Texas. More people are booking longer stays these days, according to Airbnb, and this segment of the market is increasing due to more people working from home and home is now a destination that they want to visit. So if you want a co-working space where you can also live, Selena offers something like that. Selena Co-Live has deals for under $500 a month subscription, and users can stay for 30 days at up to 3 locations, and you can pay month by month. There's a link in show notes for a place in Panama that I found rooms from $45 to $267 per night. And I also found deals in San Diego under the ITH branding. It looks a little bit like a hostel. So if you want to rent a car, this is also possible for a long-term rental. There's something called Kite, Kyte. It's a car rental service for electric cars in San Francisco and New York. And it costs between $1,000 to $1,500 a month for a year-long commitment. VIP Traveler sends members accommodation deals for free on the first level, and the paid version costs about $500 a year. This includes a human to help plan your travel in and around wherever you want to go. And Travel and Leisure, they also have a subscription. They've got discounted rates on hotels. They also have things like room upgrades and concierge services, and that costs about $15 a month. I also found something called Safara, and that's starting to help you compare flights, rental cars, resorts, and activities. So if you're interested in really cheap airfare, I actually signed up for Scott's Cheap Flights for a trial, 14 days, and I got it at $39. Have you ever tried Scott's? I'll let you know if it seems good. And now for today's mistake. Putting on a wet bathing suit can lead to yeast infections. One of the worst things is to put on a wet bathing suit, right? I had to wear a wet bathing suit for many hours and even forgot I was wearing it. Next time, bring a second bathing suit or a change of clothes so you can quickly get out of your wet bathing suit. This can cause a yeast infection, so don't do it. See the show notes for some details. And now for the travel tip. Stay alert when driving. If you think you may need to rest, stop the car, rest. That is the safest way to find out if you need to rest. Do it. Find a safe area, pull over, and take a snooze. You don't want to fall asleep at the wheel. An estimated 1 in 25 adult drivers aged 18 and older report having fallen asleep while driving in the previous 30 days. The National Highway Safety Administration estimates that in 2017, drowsy driving was responsible for 91,000 crashes, resulting in 50,000 injuries and nearly 800 deaths. I want to bring meaning to your travels, so send me your travel tip. You can send it to info@drmarytravelbest.com. Follow the Facebook page or group or Instagram. You can send questions to Twitter, and you may read your tips in the next book, 5 Steps to Solo Travel Series.
What's on your travel bucket list? Tell the doctor and her team of women who travel the world seeking the very best. Dr. Travel Best, that is.